You know, I've heard it said that history is a great teacher, that those who ignore the past are doomed to repeat it. Hollywood has given us a look at what history has looked like, our past rather, and the do's and don'ts, what not to do, and how to play politics and when not to play politics with people's lives. There have been many warriors, leaders who are inspirations, who've taught us the right way to stand up against oppression, bullies, and government pushing itself on us. When there's no chance, history teaches us that we have to stand up and fight against oppression and against things that are wrong that we know are just not right. Unfortunately, Hollywood has forgotten their past and what they've done to record it through film, and has allowed activist groups promoting DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and that is beginning to burn down this once great industry we call Hollywood. Is there a way of fixing this destruction that has caused great franchises like Star Trek, Star Wars, the Marvel's universe, even the DC universe, Doctor Who, all these franchises that we all love? Is there a way of fixing this? Now, this may sound silly to you, but the answer comes from the 1984 classic Footloose, starring Kevin Bacon. An incredible movie, great supporting cast. Story is just fantastic even to this day, and I believe it is relevant to the situation that we, not only as a country, but as the world faces in trying to solve this ridiculous problem that somehow has become part of our culture. Now, as you know, Ren McCormick and his mother Ethel have moved from Chicago to the town of Beaumont, where Ren is about to get a real culture shock. This scene right here is very relevant to what I am talking about regarding the DEI situation that we face today. When this group meets up with Ren and the family on the porch, this gentleman next to the Reverend starts talking about a book that a teacher is going to be teaching in their class, and it is an issue.
Reverend, we have a little problem. I heard that the English teacher over at the school is planning to teach that book.
Slaughterhouse-Five. Isn't that an awful name?
Oh, yeah, it's a great book. Slaughterhouse-Five? Yeah, it's a classic.
Do you read much?
Maybe in another town it's a classic.
In any town.
The expression on their faces says it all right there. When Ren says Slaughterhouse-Five is a classic, the look on their faces like he just said the most evil thing in the world. These people right here made it a decision to shut him down immediately. They made him feel unwelcome. They made him feel cold. And from this point on in the movie, they would go after this guy. Look what they're doing here. They're burning books. And why are they burning the books? Because they don't conform to what they believe are the proper standards. They are not accepting it. If you do not conform, they will burn your books, destroy you, cancel you. This is what they do in this movie, and this is what they are doing in the world today. Cancel culture. I did a video several months ago about a group of people who were trying to cancel Blazing Saddles. They said it was racist, it was sexist, it was homophobic. And that is the most ridiculous thing. The movie was made to make fun of those things.
Qualifications.
Rape, murder, arson, and rape.
You said rape twice.
I like rape.
You do.
If you'll excuse my saying so. When we got rid of that young English teacher over at the school, we didn't get any support from you.
That's because I didn't think we had any grounds for his dismissal.
Reverend, around here, it caused a lot of folks some worry.
Well, a lot of folks worry a little too much.
This man believed, along with several others, that the teacher at that school should be fired because he wasn't living up to their standards. And that is the same thing that is happening here today. If we do not conform, we will be canceled, or worse yet, maybe lose your job. Who knows? Bottom line is, A stand must be taken to put an end with this. One family in Indiana had their child taken away because they weren't recognizing the child's pronouns. This is insane. There are solutions to our problem and what we've been talking about here today. You could do like Ren here and stand up and say enough is enough. Things have to change. They have to change. And it should not be segregated to one specific group of people. Fighting an injustice is not easy, but it has to be done. When actors and writers are scared to stand up for themselves because they're afraid that they won't have any more work in a career that they've had for years, there's something wrong. No one should have that much power to shut down people just because you do not agree with what they believe politically or any other way. If there are any other solutions out there that I'm not thinking of, then please tell me. But honestly, I think the only way that we're going to stand up to these people is to finally tell them no more. No more. Stop changing our stories. Stop doing things just to be politically correct. We want our films back the way they were. We want our television back the way it was. And we want you activists to stay the hell out of our lives. Well, drop your comments below. Let me know. And until the next time, my friends, God bless.